Hi, I'm Angela Fox from Remax Urban Properties, and today we are in the middle of central Denver. I'm going to take you inside this house located at 2970 South Hudson Street, and you are going to see a complete transformation by Huga Home Staging. Right now, this home is vacant, and in a few hours, it's going to be completely transformed and staged and ready to hit the market.
You were staring back at me like you didn't want to leave.
Here we are inside this vacant home. This home has so many great features. There's the hardwood floors. There's this gas fireplace behind me with the brick overlay. So many things that don't quite pop since this home isn't staged yet. I'm very excited to show you what this home will look like after it's been staged. So come with me and take a look at a few things in the house before the magic happens. This is the master bedroom. As you can tell, this home has had a pop-top renovation, making it one of the biggest homes in the neighborhood. But as you can tell, it still could use some design features and layout with that home staging to really show how this room could be utilized. Let's go take a look at the backyard and see what it has to offer. Sometimes when you're staging, there's areas that can just be left alone. But there are still some wonderful features, such as the side yard behind me. There's a built-in fire pit, the garden beds, a great patio and barbecue, and wonderful space for you to enjoy time outside in the wonderful Colorado weather. I think while the stager's doing her magic, we should go poke around and see what we can find in the neighborhood. Let's go. This is University Hills. It's a great neighborhood that's centrally located. If you're looking for parks, trails, recreation, University Hills has all of that to offer. And just around the corner at I-25 in Yale, we have the light rail system, easy transportation to get around anywhere in Denver. It's been a little bit of time, and now we're gonna see what magic Huga Home Staging has done.
Even after all this time, I can't let go, I can't let go. So even after all this time, no, I can't let go, I can't let go.
I am here with Kate Cogdell of Huga Home Staging, and she is the one that put this entire place in order. What was maybe your favorite part of staging this?
Well, I think bringing a little light to the subject was good. I tried to choose lighter sofas, chairs, bedding, everything to kind of brighten it up.
Now what about, I'm really curious about this space here in this room, because this is when you come in a front door, and I'm sure you can tell us about the energy and how it feels in the space.
So generally when I stage, I don't use TVs. I'll put a piece of art where the TV would go, but I like the sellers to be able to envision where they want the TV to go. So I just did one option with the fireplace as the focal point. I wanted to keep this area open here so that when you walk in the front door, it's very spacious. You kind of see everything all at once.
So Kate, I'd love to hear about this space here. The dining room, important area of the house when you have these smaller houses. I'm guessing you have some tricks to the trade.
Yes, I only chose this table to make this room feel bigger, but you could absolutely use a bigger table, a round table, a little larger, or the previous owners had a rectangular table. You could even do a square table in here. I specifically just chose this table to keep this space open here and make the room feel bigger.
That's an awesome trick. I think the same thing we did down in the basement. There was just this vacant room.
Yep.
And so, I mean, it could be anything, right? I mean, there's so many things it could be, and you guys chose to stage it as an office. Right now we're in a time in our society that we need that extra office space. Some kids are being homeschooled. Like, we need that space. So to take that and know that in a buyer's mind, they're gonna need the room as an office, and we stage it that way.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for coming today. The tips are fantastic. I hope our viewers have learned a few things, and even if they're not looking to sell their house, then they have some tips for their own property.
Anytime.
I hope on this episode you loved learning about home staging and seeing how you can transform a property and get it from staged to sold. Thank you for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream.